Technically we're in West Waterford, although we kind of class it as Cork as well. We're 6 miles inland from Youghal. It's in a place called Bula, Glendyne. It's a beautiful part of the countryside. This was actually my 40th birthday present from my husband. We built it, that'll be 6 years ago now. I just needed a space to get out of the house, get away from the children who were constantly coming into the studio and pulling bits out at that stage. They were just at that age. And I just needed somewhere to put all my stuff, which was kind of overflowing into every room of the house. And it's also nice to have a focus. I can come out and shut out the housework and the children and everything and just get on with my work. My granny taught me to sew. I've always loved art. I've always painted. The kids went off to school and I went into art college and studied art, craft and design in the local college. And through that I actually met one of the members of CTN, and she persuaded me to come along to one of their conferences many years ago, and I was just hooked on textiles from there, and it brought back in my sewing, which I'd loved all my life, and it gave me an outlet for a new and kind of different type of art. It's been absolutely a huge benefit to me. Down here in Youghal, there's not many textile artists this far, kind of east of Cork, west of Waterford. There's a lot of traditional artists, but being able to have a group of people who I can pop up to Cork and see, or they come down here, or and then the conferences that used to happen and now which have evolved into the masterclasses and the workshops, they just keep me pushing forwards and keep me making, and they kind of keep me focused on the art side, so I'm not drifting off more into the craft. I've learnt a lot off a lot of the members. I've made huge friendships with a lot of them, and there's techniques and new processes that I would come across, and I was trying to work out some difficulties with print. I was able to turn to one of the members who was able to give me some advice on that. My preferred technique is machine embroidery. I've progressed from 2D work into 3D with the machine embroidery. I do kind of flit around with techniques through workshops and training sessions and masterclasses, which are held through CTN and other colleges in Cork. And I get inspiration. I see another artist working and I think I'll have a go at that. The knitting and stitching show, I see a lot of work every autumn up there, and I come home and I'll try out, see if I can master what they're doing or have a go at what they're doing, and then maybe incorporate that into my work, which is where the 3D has kind of grown out of. A lot of my work is focused around my children, my family, my surroundings. So this is a piece called Rock Pool. It's based on a piece of a photograph of my son down at the beach, and the paper printout of it is actually still on the back that I worked from. So all my work's done on the back, and I don't know what I'm getting until I turn it over. I take a lot from the countryside around here. I'm very kind of taken with all the empty derelict houses that we have around here. That's been a big kind of focus on my work recently. I really am kind of pushing myself now. I've gone back to 2D work again a lot, and I've made a few pieces for local interest, but now I want to do more of the 3D work, and I'm starting to actually sculpt with the stitch and the sewing machine and manipulating the fabric into 3D forms. And I've got in my head that I want to make a crow. So whether it turns out as a crow or it could just get scrapped, it's just an experiment. It's what a way that I want to kind of work forward at the moment. As part of the exhibition for the 2018 Knitting and Stitching, we're basing our work on a book of our choice, and I've chosen a book called The Crow Roads by an author, Charles de Lint, who I read a lot, and it just inspires me to do a crow, and we're surrounded by crows here as well, so I get to see them every day.